Hey my friends, welcome to the Middle East, welcome to Beirut, Lebanon, and welcome to my Patreon site. I really want to thank you for stopping by. Let me tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here. And I decided to shoot outside actually so you guys can get a little bit better sense of what it's like. You can see the large construction projects. You'll hear a lot of the sights and sounds. Essentially, I was at a point in my life, I was single. I knew I needed to upgrade my skill set, so I came here to study finance. And I had a master's degree before in nonprofit management. I'd worked a lot with nonprofits, and essentially I knew that there was a huge refugee crisis after the Syrian war. One way to think about that crisis, to put it in simple terms, is there's about 5 million people living in Lebanon before the crisis. About 2.5 million Syrian refugees came to live here. So imagine you're a family of 5. You're living in your house, wherever you live. Imagine, there's 5 of you. And then you have relatives, say 2 adults and a child, come to stay with you. And they stay for 7 years. Imagine how much that would change everything. I didn't really realize how much pressure there was on people. So the infrastructure, you're gonna hear a lot of honking because it's just a lot of congestion in the city. There's a lot of people. It's really driven rents up, but wages down. But a lot of the unskilled service labor, restaurant, taxi services, it's just a lot of people fighting for the same jobs. Unemployment is still somewhere around 40%, and it's just put a lot of stress on everyone. The news stations really run a lot of stories about just how the conflict is making things really tough on the Lebanese government. Like I said, I've come here, a lot of the jobs are, well, for example, new engineering students can make under $20,000 US. Some of the master's students I studied with, if they stay in Lebanon, they're gonna make $25,000 a year. And so for me, I'm willing to take those jobs, I'm willing to work in business, I'm willing to work for nonprofits, but I have to figure out some way to supplement my income. So I've done 3 things. 1, this Patreon channel. 2, I've started a YouTube channel called Standing Strong for Marriages. It's basically a channel to look at some research and some data about how we can have more successful marriages and how people can restore their marriages post-divorce or separation. I've learned a lot by that, so if you come to this channel through that page, thanks so much for all your support, your comments. I also did a 3rd thing, which is Study On, another YouTube channel, which is just background music, cafe sounds, things that can help either students or people at work just kind of focus in. It's really great. You can stop by either of those. So Standing Strong for Marriages, Study On, and then this Patreon channel. So long term, that's what I'm trying to do. Just build jobs, build into the economy. Lebanon has about an $18 billion trade deficit, so they import about $20 billion worth of goods per year. They export about $2 billion, and I feel like there's a great opportunity within that window to bring some of those manufacturing jobs and things of that nature here. It's not like super high-tech things that they're importing, it's soap and daily goods, some of those things that if you have investment and you can operationalize that, you can get the right people working together, that you can create a lot of jobs, bring some relief to this nation. I'm trying to figure it out. If you'd like to support the work here, I'd love to stay. If not, I'm probably going to end up going back where I can get a little bit higher paying job to get out of some of this debt, and we'll see. So that's kind of what I'd like to hope to do. If you can help me do that, thank you so much. Thanks for just thinking about Lebanon, for the Middle East. I appreciate you guys a lot. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, you can reach me at standingstrongformarriages@gmail.com or message me through Patreon. Okay, bye.